You guys are in a good mood, so let's open with stuff about the election. Listen, it's over, we can laugh about it. Yeah, after the election happened, I had to flee to Canada for like 5 days because I was like, America's not ready for these jokes. You know, the Canadians, they're like scared for us, but they're like, ha, it's not us. You know, and then I went to Wisconsin, tried it out there, but like, they don't really give you a reaction regardless, you know, they're just like, nah. So this is my first night doing it in front of real people, and I love it. Yeah. You know, I don't have a lot to say. I will just say, people were very upset with me after the election because I voted third party, and I put it out there. Because everybody was like, oh, which one are you voting for? And then I actually saw the ballot, and there's like a lot of options on that. So I was like, you can even write shit in. So I wrote in Peanut the Squirrel, and went on with my democratic life. I'm from California, where it doesn't matter what dead animal you vote for, it's still gonna be blue. But I voted the way I voted, and people were very upset with me because of the outcome of the election. They were saying things to me like, oh, what are you, MAGA now? Are you MAGA? And I was like, well, yeah, technically I'm mad at genocide apologists, so I'm a little MAGA. Yeah, I thought of that. But yeah, no, listen, Kamala lost, so a lot of writers lost their jobs, and it hurts a lot of people, I get it. A lot of people want Kamala to win. And let me tell you, if it's about identity politics, let me tell you, I want a woman president, okay? I want a woman of color president, okay? I want a black, Indian, Jamaican, whatever she was on the day president. I want all those things. But can we get a different one? That's all I'm asking for. That's all I'm asking for. Yeah. Give us a top 5. We'll choose, you know, maybe someone not tied up with genocide. I'm asking for too much, huh? I'm asking for too much. I'm sorry. But I get where that feeling comes from. Like, you know, for instance, let's say in the next election, let's say DJ Khaled runs. Right? Right? My thoughts exactly, right? Listen, Arabs, you gotta admit, we're gonna have some conflicting emotions. Because we're gonna be like, fuck that guy, he doesn't represent us, right? You know, DJ Khaled, he hasn't spoken about Palestine at all in the last year. You look at his Instagram, he's disabled comments. Because all the comments were like, you fat talk about Palestine, like that's what everybody... And now all of his videos are just him eating in front of his kids, and his kids don't even want his food. It's just, they're like, nah. And it's just, yeah, he's disgraced, you know? But you gotta admit, if he did run, party would be like, oh man, Palestinian in the White House, you know what I mean? Makaluba Tuesdays, you know, and it would be kind of cool to see someone, you know, not who looks like me, but who, you know, checks a certain box that I check being in the White House. There'd be something cool, but I would also just be like, can we get a different one, please? That's all I want. And somebody already got mad at me for this comparison. Like, that's f***ed up, comparing Kamala to a shitty DJ. Kamala was a successful lawyer who won case after case. I'm like, yeah, another one. I'm just saying, give us 5 to choose from. We'll pick we the best, you know what I mean? But until then, show us another one, you know? Yeah, people are mad at me. People are mad at people who didn't vote for Democrats because they opposed the genocide. People want to blame the election on us. So we'll look at the electoral map. That's not what happened. People just like Trump in this country. I mean, if you look at the electoral map, it's a sea of red, and then New Mexico and Colorado for some reason in the middle. It is red. Like, you can literally draw a line from Florida all the way, you know, to Alaska, even through Canada, because they're red too. Just like through it, you know. But at least the Democrats finally saw a red line. So, all right. That's my last joke, pressing the buttons. I understand. Some people are hurting. I have friends who are Democrats, man. They're scared of Trump, but for some reason, they're more scared of J.D. Vance. Which, like, I get it, but, like, if you look at him, he's just like a podcast bro in a suit, you know what I mean? Who just has a lot of, like, weird values. Like, he wants to give tax breaks to people who have kids. I'm like, that's kind of welfare, isn't it? He's done things with couches. We've heard a lot of things about J.D. Vance. But my Democrat friends are scared of him. And I'm like, oh, that's why Trump picked him as VP. That's his assassination insurance. He's like, you can try to kill me, but look who's down the line. Yeah, you don't want that? You want that? Ah, good dunk, you know? But yeah, it's a weird time. It's crazy how the mainstream media continues to bury itself with its bad coverage of things. Case in point, y'all see what happened in Amsterdam a few weeks ago? Yeah, okay, yeah, he's like, yeah, I was there. Yeah, so you either know what happened in Amsterdam or you read what the media said happened in Amsterdam. They're two very different things. You might be a little confused if you don't know truth from not truth. So I woke up a couple Fridays ago, which I hope you did as well, and I opened Instagram and I saw all these videos circulating of some things that had happened in Amsterdam over the course of a few days. And so I kind of gathered what happened. And then I saw the media headline. And it was vastly different. The mainstream media headline, Friday morning, all they were saying were, Israeli soccer fans attacked. And yeah, instantly I was like, disgusting. It's called football. Again, shitty mainstream media coverage, can't even get the sport name correct. But, you know, I then read the media's take on it, and then I completely changed my views after seeing actual video evidence. For those of you who don't know what happened in Amsterdam a few weeks ago, basically, some Israeli soccer fans came to support their team. And they just wanted to watch a game. That's all they wanted to do. That's it. They just wanted to watch a game and support the... I'm speaking. Notice I could hear you guys talking. That was all. Yeah. I did it twice. I was like, I'm speaking. So the Israeli soccer fans, okay, they just wanted to watch a game. And yes, during the game, there was a moment of silence for the people who died in the floods in Spain. And yes, coincidentally, the whole Israeli section sneezed at the same time. It was a weird coincidence. It wasn't disrespect to Spain for not shipping them more weapons for their genocide. I promise you it wasn't that, okay? But you have to keep in mind, a lot of these Israeli soccer fans were either IDF or IDF reservists, and they were literally coming there just to take a break from defending themselves against children, and just like kicking back to watch a game. And yes, after the game, they marched through the streets and chant things that normal people chant, like the IDF will win and f*** the Arabs. Like, who doesn't say that at least 3 times a day, you know? They started chanting death to Arabs. Like, who doesn't wake up in the morning with a little death to Arabs on their mind? Yeah, sometimes my parents annoy me. I'm like, death to Arabs. Like, I get it. Trust me. Okay? And then, yes, they were walking around parts of town where there happened to be Palestinian flags. And yes, suddenly, accidentally, gravity reversed, and some of them accidentally went up a wall, scaled it, and ripped down the flag. And then they also started setting some fires, because who doesn't like setting fires in countries that you don't live in? This is a normal thing that people do. And okay, sure, they started targeting some cab and Uber drivers who they found out were pro-Palestine or Muslim or Arab, and they started fights with them. But cab drivers, sometimes they get you places late, you know, and maybe some of these Uber drivers didn't have a perfect 5-star rating. So, you know, maybe some punishments were due, okay? So after all of these events, by the end of the day, naturally, the cab and Uber drivers came together and, for lack of a better phrase, they kicked their little asses, okay? That's basically what happened, okay? Now, I have to make it very clear, I don't endorse violence. I don't think violence belongs in sports, except hockey, of course, you know, or football, or basketball. Actually, you know, let's keep violence in sports. I like that. But I'm not going to be up here and say that, you know, any person deserves violence, but I do believe that this situation followed the classic parable of around and find out, okay? So that is what happened. You don't with cab and Uber drivers. Cab drivers don't work for anyone. Did you know that? They do not have a boss. They're not on a clock. They can leave work at any time, okay? And then Uber drivers is like, you're not going to up their rating, you know what I mean? They can just decline if you want to get a ride. So it was just like a bad mistake. But of course, the media does their job of making this much better. So the media does the right thing, obviously, and invokes Nazi terminology, because like that's what was missing from this equation. They start calling it a pogrom, which if you know what a pogrom is, that's state-sponsored targeting an ethnic group. So yeah, I didn't know that cab drivers and Uber drivers now work for the state. But apparently, according to that logic, they do. I heard people saying things like, oh, Jews are no longer safe in Amsterdam, just like in the time of the Nazis. But let me get this straight. You're telling me that military-aged men came to a country that wasn't theirs, marching down the streets, chanting death to a subgroup, and then vandalizing property and targeting people. I believe they are the Nazis in this case. I'm sorry. You're not great at analogies. The worst take I heard was if Anne Frank was alive, she wouldn't be safe in Amsterdam yet again. Come on, dude. Anne Frank was a wise young woman who knew right from wrong. If Anne Frank was alive, she'd be in the streets beating those hooligan asses with the cab drivers too. She'd be like, I died for you, motherfucker. Stop acting like little bitches. But it's like, listen, again, like if you want to say like, okay, these cab drivers, they shouldn't have resorted to violence, that's fine. But media, do your job, dude. Cover the story right. And you wonder why nobody watches you anymore. You wonder why nobody believes that shit you say. It's because of shit like this. But also just like the double standard. I mean, can you imagine if a group of Muslims came to America, started marching down the street, yelling, death to vegans in front of a soccer game? You know how much coverage it would have got? None, because we don't give a fuck about soccer. You know what I'm saying? So, wouldn't even made the news. But anyways, the moral of the story is if you want to have a safe soccer experience, don't invite the Israeli team to your city. That's probably what we learn, if anything.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Something more eventful happened this week, though. Tiger Woods got into a car crash, and he's fine. It's totally fine. He's doing well. He's in a stable condition. But golf commentators everywhere were watching this and like, should have gone with the driver. That's everybody. Today, Biden launched a missile strike against Iran-backed militants in Syria, thus completing phase 1 of his $1.9 trillion COVID relief package. Thank you. Thank you so much. The legendary Daft Punk is no more. And people ask why. It's actually because they got tired of touring around the world. They were really tired because they were staying up all night to get lucky. You guys heard Daft Punk songs? Come on, right?
I was dating a girl. She's like, oh my God, I'm so glad you're over 6 feet. I'm like, I'm so glad you can't measure. I'm 5'11". I still see a lot of women requesting a guy 6 feet or taller. It's always, I get to know you, just demand how much of a person you want. It's crazy. We're one of the only countries that still uses standard. Everywhere else in the world, that's 182.88 centimeters. You think women in Europe, like, I want a guy who's 182.88 to the 100th, no more, no less. They probably round down to 180 at least, give a little more wiggle room, you know? Oh, it's like short women too. I want a guy who's 6 feet or tall. Like you're 5'0". How much clearance do you need? That's some Napoleon levels of just, I want to conquer as much man as possible. And it's totally acceptable. And yet if I demanded a woman a foot shorter than me, I'm the biggest creep in the world. On my Tinder, I'm just like, I want a woman who's 4'11" or shorter. I want to be able to look straight ahead and not even see her. But just know that she's there. That's the kind of love I want, the kind that you can't see but you can hear occasionally, yeah. There's no big spoon, little spoon with me. It's a teaspoon next to a ladle. That's how I want it to be. I want a hobbit from the Shire, okay? She wears heels. I go out barefoot every night. She wants to kiss me. She got to leap up like a dolphin catching some fish, like that. I want to walk around the house and be like, is that a piece of furniture? No, that's the love of my life. And that would be totally okay.
Being optimistic is something very important in politics, especially making things seem optimistic, even if they're not. We want to put you to the test as a politician by playing a game I like to call Spin This. In this game, I'm going to give you something that's bad that happened that you would have to spin and make positive. Does that work?
That works.
Okay.
Let's give it a shot.
Here we go. Number 1, spin this. You drove over a family of ducks while driving a diesel truck and jamming out to Nick Jonas.
Here's the thing. Okay.
That's a great intro.
we obviously love our wildlife here in Newark, but unfortunately, the Newark Lake ducks have become a little too comfortable and they don't fly away for the winter. And it has put an extreme strain on the local ecosystem, right? Really, these animals need to leave part of the year and give us the time to recover. It's good for the plant life, the flora, the fauna. The fact that, I hit them, well, I feel bad, and I wouldn't have even been out driving except I was working for Meals on Wheels. And there's a lot of seniors over there in the lake area, right? And while I did hit those ducks, I also don't waste food. So I stopped, picked them up, cooked a few meals, and after I dropped off for the older folks, I also donated some food to the homeless. So, in the end, we made lemons out of lemonade, I think.
Now, that was all beautiful, but you did not apologize for the donuts part. Can you explain that?
Listen, my iPod is so old, I don't even know how to upload things. So my wife mostly does it for me. And I had one random, and she's so sweet that I couldn't tell her how much I hate that song. So I just left it on there and didn't say anything like a good husband.
You are so good, Mr.
Another one.
All right, here we go. You just accidentally tweeted a step-by-step plan to eliminate all left-handed people by 2022.
In all fairness, left-handed people are the most likely to park in the right-hand side of the street while still going forward and blocking everybody from making a right turn. So I think we can all get on board with those people are terrible.
And let me just add, left-handed guitars, totally unnecessary. And you can
Hendrix played it upside down. You don't need a special guitar.
Exactly.
Jimmy did
it. Spin this on your WhatsApp or Slack or email list that you share with your fellow city council members and other politicians from the Tri-City area. You accidentally just replied all with a dick pic.
Somebody had asked me if I had seen Vinnie Bacon recently. And I said, yeah, and then replied with a dick pic. To be fair, that wasn't an accident.
That's beautiful. And for those of you tuning in from another part of the world, Vinnie Bacon is a local politician. So in post, we will just edit that out.
Don't you dare.
And replace with Big Chuck Schumer. Okay. So spin this. You got invited to do a podcast and only 31 people aside from yourself showed up.
Listen, I'm proud. Like, my mom got 30 of her friends here.
I'm going to give you one last one. This one's a little bit harder than the rest. Spin this. Make positive using your skills as a politician and a member of the Newark Optimist Club. Spin this. You voted for Trump.
Oh, wow.
Let's just say both times, too, 2016.
Several years ago, I made the mistake of mumbling something under my breath to my wife, and she hit me over the back of the head with a rolling pin. And I spent the last 5 years in a coma, and my wife committed voter fraud and actually voted for Trump for me using my mail-in ballot. So it wasn't actually me, but her trying to make me look bad. But, I'm committed to our relationship, and nobody's perfect, so I'm not going to hold it against her.
Wow.
That is so noble. But did she get any kind of reprimand, any kind of punishment, anything for that?
No, the cops showed up, found out who she hit. They didn't care. They left.
True politician indeed. You passed the test, sir.
Butcher game, butcher game, butcher game, butcher game, butcher game.
I'm saying now, my last girlfriend, she was interesting. Her favorite food was Japanese noodles, and she cheated on me with 5 guys, no condom. So, yeah. You could say she loved ramen. Yeah, I thought that.
This week in Hollywood, an influencer was charged for turning the Hollywood sign into saying Holly boob. Seriously, finally someone in LA arrested for a botched boob job, am I right? Rapper Lil Uzi Vert got a $24 million diamond forehead piercing.
What?
The last time a head piercing cost us that much was the JFK assassination. I can make that joke. My mom was in Dallas. She's the suspect. This weekend, the Super Bowl is on. Also, the weekend is on the Super Bowl. It's a very special Super Bowl because we'll be hearing the music I Can't Feel My Face while we watch a football player get a concussion. It'll be very fitting. This year's Super Bowl will be the Chiefs versus the Buccaneers. The last time those two met on the field was in 1492. Am I right? The Miami Heat will start to have coronavirus sniffing dogs at their home games. They'll have the dog sniff the virus and then the dog will lose its sense of smell. Harriet Tubman will replace Andrew Jackson on the $20 bill. Who's excited about that?
Woo, woo, woo.
Yes, Andrew Jackson was not available for remark. He was seen leaving the $20 bill on a trail of tears. You could say he's been railroaded. Mother learn some history. Former Trump spokesperson Sarah Huckabee Sanders is running for governor in Arkansas. If she wins to be governor of Arkansas, that just goes to show that the governor of Arkansas can come in both genders, but will always come in a blue dress. Okay, am I right? I think you were wearing a scarf and you just kind of like flipped the scarf and you had this like...
I was going through my wear a scarf onto the stage time of my life. I've moved past it.
You lost
I left my
and
scarf
you
there.
lost-
It was a really nice scarf.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Did you leave your sleeves there as well?
Welcome to So Happy Hour! And now, your host, Sammy Obeid!
Hey, how are we feeling out there? Thank you so much for attending So Happy Hour, where the warm-up comics are funnier than the show itself. I'm wearing an earbud in my ear, and it's occasionally going to fall out because I have small ears but giant ear canals. My ears are basically like 90% canal, and then just like a very thin layer of skin on the outside. So the shit falls out very easily. Oh, thank you so much for coming. So March Madness began, but for most of us, it's been going on for a year now. There was a basketball announcer who blamed his diabetes for his use of the N-word during a rant against kneeling students. Yeah, racist diabetes. For those who don't know, racist diabetes is caused by insulin resistance from eating too much Papa John's pizza. Just switch over to Papa Murphy's and it'll be out of your vocabulary very quickly. So Joe Biden celebrated his Irish pride for St. Paddy's Day by waking up this morning and forgetting everything that happened last night. Last Sunday at the Grammys, Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion basically had sex on stage. If you missed it, it'll be replayed on Pornhub. It's crazy because 50% of normal Grammy viewers were not watching this year, and the other 50% are expecting a baby. The Vatican declared that they cannot bless same-sex marriage. Yeah, for adults. Elon Musk officially changed his job title at Tesla to the Techno King of Tesla, which is actually Martian for douchebag. The vaccine AstraZeneca has reported incidences of blood clots in Norway. Fortunately, there is a new vaccine from Jamaica called AstraZeneca, and it causes bomba clots. So Joe Montana and Snoop Dogg are partnering up for a marijuana venture. Yeah, everything was fine until the former quarterback threw the bowl. I guess he misunderstood puff puff pass. Montana and Snoop Dogg, quite the odd couple, but they do have a lot in common. They've both taken too many sacks to their head to remember their kids' names. This is actually first because like every show we've been getting Zoom bombed right after my monologue, and it's pretty amazing. Like we had no Zoom bombs this time, so we did it. All right, it's pretty cool, right? Unless there's a catch. Nope. See, look, we did it. No Zoom bombs. That's amazing. All right. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna bring up your guest. This guy is amazing. He's
Hey, Sammy.
That's not our guest.
Hey,
Not our guest.
Sammy. How you doing? It's Howie here, your favorite Zoom to Zoom salesman. Yes, I'm here. Aren't you tired of getting yelled at by unexpected guests, Sammy?
Yes. Yes.
Just think of those shady characters just crashing your Zoom show, stealing the limelight.
Yes.
Doesn't it bother you when they're so obnoxious?
Yes.
Yeah,
Wouldn't
dude.
you love it if they would just stop interrupting you in your sentences?
Yeah, it would. It would actually help.
Just get to the point already?
Yes!
Well, today's your lucky day, Sammy. I'm going to take care of all those pesky post-monologue Zoom bombers, and you'll never have to deal them again. Deal with them.
Oh.
Never.
Okay. What are you going to do? Leave?
Nope. It's the amazing power of the intruder booter. That's right, the intruder booter.
It's written in pen on an envelope? That's how you're making your Zoom to Zoom sales, huh?
Hey, you know it, Sammy. It works every time.
I don't want it.
Oh, it's just wait. Because I'm a huge fan of the show, I'm going to cut down the $1,000 price tag and give it to you for free, because you've had some really terrible, repetitive characters. So don't worry, it's all the free trial, 7-day free trial.
Okay, all right, so sure. So this show is once a week, so it's basically just going to work for today.
That's right. Today, no interruptions.
Okay, I think we're already too late on that one. I mean, it should technically count for next week's show.
It'll be free. Hey, I'll just
Okay.
buy the service and we'll be right out of here.
Okay, service. Can you leave?
Awesome, perfect. We'll have someone follow you up with you shortly. So happy
No,
Zoom
that's
associate with you
not-
right in a minute. Thanks.
All right, dude. Okay, all right. We almost had a bomb-free Zoom. Anyways, give it up for the salesman, everybody. Yeah. So, okay. So anyways, amazing guest today. This guy has been on Netflix. He's performed in
There! How are ya? Sammy, I just checking in to see how the Zoom room is treating you. My name's Sal Eastman II, and I just want to follow up and make sure you're happy with your intruder service. That there's no unnecessary interruptions from over-the-top, wacky, zany characters.
Listen, I just want it to stop. I want it to end. Can you just leave? Is that possible?
Well, yes, of course. That's why we're here. Now, I see that you purchased our basic package.
No, I didn't buy anything. It was a free subscription.
Well, free is a relative term now, Sammy. Now, you want us to leave you alone. That's gonna need you to bump up to the silver package, which, trust me, you're gonna like it there.
I don't want the fucking silver package, man. It's just
the silver package, Sammy. It's gonna keep out all the intruders with the intruder murder guarantee.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you want to proceed with that, or did you want us to just cancel the whole thing?
Sure. Just proceed with the intruder package. Yeah, let's do it.
Great. You successfully upgraded, and we'll charge that to your card. It's hitting monthly. Thanks so much. Bye, Sammy. Okay.
He said 7 days. You guys saw. We have this recorded. We'll take this to fucking court if we have to.
I'm so sorry, everybody. This is really ridiculous, and like they said, redundant. It's ridiculous. So I apologize, everybody. This is normally a very professional show. So, anyways, we're gonna bring out our fucking guest already. This guy's amazing. He's been on. It's not the fucking guest.
Good thing you got this service. There was somebody trying to bomb you on Zoom, but Slim, some of them, bitch, they stopped him.
What? That was our guest. That was our guest, John Marco. You stopped our guest. You kicked out our guest.
Okay. Oh, no worries. Now see, if you upgrade to the gold package, we can add him to the list of guests, and he'll be on his way.
I'm not falling for it this time. But you already charged me. I'm not taking this bullshit. You please just leave.
Listen, I'm telling you, we can put him back. I just need you to upgrade. It's not going to be too much. It's $50 another. But no,
oh my God! You know what? You want an upgrade? Dude, take that! Oh, look at that delay, everybody! Give it up for the salesmen. They're gone. Clap it up for them. They're gone. All right, are you finally ready for your guest tonight?
Sorry.
This guy's been on Netflix, PBS, a ton of commercials and movies. Everybody give it up for Gianmarco Soresi!
Woo! All right. Hello. Hi. I'm glad you're on. I got ready all 3 times you were about to introduce me.
So sorry. I'm so sorry. We just love wasting our guests' time. Thank you for being here. You're in New York, right?
I am in New York. Yes. You're in California?
I'm in California. Yeah.
Is it going okay over there? All the news articles about you guys, it's very stressful. They're always like 5 out of 3 Californians has COVID now. It's very stressful.
Right. That's exactly what it is. And we have Governor Gavin Newsom, so we're very unfortunate. Unlike you, you have a very great, fantastic governor.
Really, he gives you a kiss, makes it all better.
At least ours asked for consent, right? You've lived in Los Angeles, New York, and Miami, right?
Yes. Well, my mom is in LA, so I visit. If I said I live there, I think she'd have a heart attack.
So Miami, New York, LA, which place has the best cocaine? Just asking for a friend.
I stopped doing cocaine. I only did cocaine for a little chunk of my life. Then it's a little bit sad. This guy from my high school, he died because he did some bad cocaine. And I asked around, I was like, where'd he get it from? And they said, some guy. And I was like, that's where I get my coke. So I decided I wouldn't.
Yeah, you don't want to get it from some guy. You want to get it from a guy. That's what you want.
There you go.
That's why they call it the A1, because it's from a guy.
And if you're doing real well, you get it from the guy, you know?
Yes, if you're doing it big, you get it from the guy, yeah. That's great. So you were on a sketch team, right, in New York?
I was. We just got a monthly run at the legendary UCB Theater. Oh, and it closed because of the pandemic. So yeah, this is.
So so you literally got your monthly run green lighted like a year ago?
Yeah, we did 2 sold out shows, January, February. That was it, baby.
How exactly do you yes and a pandemic?
I don't know. I guess by doing indoor shows, I guess.
Well, in New York, you're already kind of ahead of the curve in terms of the return of stand-up, right? You have a bunch of outdoor shows, right? Is anything indoors yet happening or no?
Well, we've opened indoor dining partially, but a lot of the comedy clubs here say they can't operate at 25% capacity, even though I've never seen them do otherwise. I do think that some are doing things, and on the April 2nd, I believe, April 2nd, we're allowed to have 1/3 capacity shows.
Amazing. So that's going to create a big division problem, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I imagine the restaurants will be rounding up to about 80%.
Oh man, that's crazy. That's good though. Good for you. California is starting to reopen too, but as you know, our numbers are still pretty bad. So,
Well, you guys, I mean, we had so many outdoor shows, and I was very surprised. I thought you guys would have all these shows. It took you guys a while. It felt very different. I don't know. New York, we got it so hard in the beginning. I think we relaxed. You guys were pretty safe,
right?
And still somehow doing worse. It really was something to behold.
Yeah, I don't know. What is the nature of people in LA that would make them deserve that? But I guess it just goes to show, they say in New York, you do like 5 spots a night, you do 7 spots, and so we just take what you did and just divide it by 6 or 7, and that's how we're doing
Sure. Yeah. I always say you live in New York to be a better stand-up. You live in LA to be a better driver. I am a fantastic driver. So you're also a playwright, right?
So
I wrote one play. You know how it goes with hyphens. If you do one thing, but yes, that is the poster. I have all these posters here as proof of what I've done. This is the play. This was off Broadway.
Well, fortunately, playwright is singular already, so it's not like you're a playwright. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Your play. I'm surprised. I don't even know why I get laughs. Your play is called Less Than 50%, right?
Uh-huh.
And your character basically has an inability to commit. So, were you thinking about not coming here tonight?
Yeah, no, I think that's a problem. Is I've committed to my comedy career more than any relationship in my life. So no, I was going to make this one. This was actually a date night with the person I occasionally see from time to time, and she's next to me outside of the frame, and that's what I'm committed to. Is this show?
Oh, that's
now.
Awesome. Could we meet her? Or
what?
Whoever. Could we meet them?
She has insisted no camera time. I tried. I thought it'd be a funny bit.
Totally understand. Oh, hey, all right. That was definitely not your hand. That's good. That's good. I don't know if you remember, but we've met once. I don't know. Do you remember that?
Remind me where the exact place was. I know that we've met, but I forget. I forget. Was it on the East Coast? Was it on the East Coast? It was on the East Coast. It was in Boston. We met in Boston at that Harvard lounge place.
That's correct. Wow, that's very good.
Yeah.
I just needed to give you multiple choice. As long as you had the multiple choice, you had it. So it was run by Josh Filipowski, who's a friend of ours, and I hit him up, and he got me a spot there, and I was sitting down, getting my set ready, and then you come on stage. And I think you were wearing a scarf, and you just kind of like flipped the scarf, and you had this like.
I was going through my wear a scarf onto the stage time of my life. I've moved past it, but it was a phase for sure.
You lost the scarf. You lost.
I left my scarf there. It was a really nice scarf.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Did you leave your sleeves there as well? You look good. You look good. You got great arms. Fantastic arms. Killing it. Yeah. I can see the mic lifting. I can see that you're doing sets for sure.
That's why my right arm's so strong. Just holding the mic so much.
Yeah. And you're very vivacious on stage. That's what I noticed about you. You went up there, you had great jokes, and you had great act outs, which the full package. And so I saw that, and I couldn't even focus on my notes. I was just watching your set. It was so good. And you performed, and then I think you did like a 5 or 7 minute set. You got off stage, and then I came up to you and I whispered something into your ear. Do you remember what I said?
I think you said something like, I should have had a late night set before you. Was it that? Or was that just in my head?
That was in your head for sure. Yeah. I should give you some multiple choice.
What did you tell me?
Said, was it A, fuck off, scarf boy? Was it B, if I was Cuomo, I'd kiss you right now?
Oh.
Was it C, 1 year from now there's going to be a pandemic, and 2 years from now you're going to be on my show?
Right. I meant to tell someone about it. Fuck.
Or was it D, I said you're my new favorite comic?
Oh, you did say that. That's very sweet.
I did.
I do remember. It's very kind of you.
Yeah. And you are the only person I've ever said that to in Boston.
Oh.
A lot of great comics in Boston. Hey, a lot of great comics.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, well, thank you for doing the show. And I understand that you have a new thing coming out. It's called Here Today. Can you tell us about that?
Oh, so I was in it's a Billy Crystal movie. Tiffany Haddish is in it. It was supposed to come out last year. I don't know when it's going to come out, but I have seen it. It's very good. There was a Zoom screening, and I got to do a Zoom with Tiffany Haddish and Billy Crystal, and they kept me on mute, but I had a good time. And, it will be in theaters, and I'm in that movie. So check it out Here Today.
Oh,
That's
Wow.
awesome. Yeah, check it out. Definitely check it out. And you have a great history of roles with like some really high profile people. You were in the last OG with Tracy Morgan.
I was.
Did he whisper anything into your ear, or?
You know what he did? He did. It was very quick set, but he looked at me and he went, and that was it. That's all I needed.
That's awesome. And you also worked with J-Lo in Hustlers. How's that?
I worked with J-Lo. I mean, you may have heard the news about A-Rod, and I'm a little bit responsible for that. But we're working it out.
Cool. Well, thank you so much again for joining. We have some fun games that we're going to play here. I say fun because we made them, so they better be fun. So, are you ready to play some games with us?
Let's do it. I love games.
All right. Let's bring out our resident game host, Keith. Everybody, give it up for Keith.
Yeah.
Yes. Hello, how y'all doing?
Good. Thank you.
There we go.
Oh. Hello. Okay, so we are going to be playing Mustache, right? And I think
sorry, Keith. Did you say Mustache Ride?
Yes, that's what I said. That's what I meant.
Mustache
It sounded like you said Mustache Right.
Yes, right. Yeah.
It's both. It's ambiguous. All right. Just want to make sure that pun was clear.
Okay,
Mustache,
so
right?
it's pretty simple. We're just going to show you photos of people wearing face masks. You must guess if the person is or is not rocking a mustache underneath the mask.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay.
So Keith, do I play this or just John Marco?
Would you like to play?
I'll chime in occasionally.
What we think?
Wait, quick technical question. If you have a beard, do you have a mustache as well as part of the beard?
I mean, technically, like my beard, my mustache is barely here, like, and I have hair, So I think you cannot have a mustache and have a beard. Yes.
Yes, you can.
How long you been growing that thing? 10 seconds?
It's been, I've been trying, man. I'm struggling. I'm really fucking struggling.
I'm gonna guess no mustache.
I'm gonna guess no as well. This may sound racist, but people with blue eyes don't grow mustaches. Boom! Look at that.
Oh, shit. I saw that guy storming the Capitol a couple weeks ago.
Let's have that look.
Those eyes, though. We should really be talking about those eyes. But all right, let's move on.
Yeah, I'm feeling like the age that he's at. He didn't have anything interesting about him going on, so he added the mustache.
Yeah, those eyes are too confident to not be having a mustache at that moment.
Yeah, I like it.
You're right.
I like it.
Mustache, right?
Pretty nice.
Next
All
one.
right. Oh, tough one.
Oh, does he have a mustache? Not hair.
No, no
Oh.
mustache.
Yes.
Having a hard time
Yeah,
growing
I'm gonna
one.
say no.
I'm saying no.
I want to be.
I'm gonna say yes. Again, look at look. I take back that Blue Eyes thing. I think he's wearing colored lenses too. But
Think he's
I
wearing
think
colored lenses when he's going out getting some ladies.
he's going out with the colored lenses. He's leaving his room in the colored lenses, and he's sporting a mustache because his eyes.
Happy's new colored lenses.
Those eyes say mustache ride or not for sure.
He rolls in a wheelchair.
What do we got? Ah!
Ooh.
Whoa! He ate it.
That guy looks like he survived the 1918 flu.
His mouth is shaped like a mustache, so he does have a mustache shaped something on his face.
Totally.
But my blue eyes thing stands. All right.
Yes.
You got it. You can't have those sideburns.
Yes.
Those eyebrows.
I'm gonna go with no because it seems too much like he would.
Yes.
Ah!
How you doing?
Sometimes it's a layup. You gotta take it.
Oh,
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
If he does, he shouldn't. I'm gonna say no.
I'm
Don't
gonna.
dye your hair. You don't dye your hair if you have a mustache.
I'm gonna say yes because look at those eyebrows. He can grow a mustache.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh!
Batman.
There's one heroic mustache.
That's great.
You know what that mustache has never done? Eaten pussy.
I think that's.
Millennial mustache.
This one's
Curly,
tough. A lot of
curly
things going on
mustache.
here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there's no hair that this guy has said no to. I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah, like if a mustache isn't there, it was there in the last 4 days. I'm gonna say no, just because that it just seems too easy.
Just the beard.
Right. Yes.
Ah!
Oh.
Look at you, baby face.
This
Baby
I've
cheeks.
never liked this. I just can't. I don't know, man. Just that, no mustache, no thanks.
Like a Polish grandma.
Mustache from his chin thing. Ugh.
The
chin beard. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sensing a trick here, so I'm gonna say yes.
Yes.
Those are silver eyes, so I'm gonna say yes also.
Drew one on his face.
Now, is it real though? That's the question.
Yeah.
Sensing another trick here. Sensing another trick. I think if Mario took off his hat, he took off the mustache. He's exploring.
Yeah, he looks lost. He looks lost. So I'm gonna say no.
Yeah. Hey, he looks kind of cute.
Oh man.
Oh boy. Very intense stare. This Nick. I'm feeling a yes. I got a tip off from my lady, and
Is
I'm
that
gonna say
Nick?
yes. Yeah, that's what she thinks.
Yeah, I think so too. So he's obviously younger when he has a stash now. So I'm gonna say no stash.
Oh.
I see why he grew it. I definitely see why he grew it. It's like, he needs to hide that little bit of creepiness behind something. All right, sweet. Game one down.
Yeah. Yes, that was fun.
All right. Mustache, right?
And so the next game we have is called Slang Bang. And this game is based on I know you said you didn't live in LA, but for the sake of this game, you have lived in LA, Miami, and New York. So we're gonna ask you some questions. We're gonna give you some words rather, and you must guess where the terms originated from, either Miami, New York, or LA.
Got it.
Cool beans. First word, gully. Gully. And I also have a definition if you would like a definition.
Yes, please. Definition.
Okay, definition. Gully means raw, real, as in a thing or a situation is rough, similar to like the streets or gangster. So you would just say like, in a sense, it'd be like, oh yeah, that's a gully ass dude. Right?
I'm gonna say California, LA.
It's LA because gully is like a caravan.
No, that
like a
term
bowl.
actually originated on the East Coast,
Oh.
New York. I would guess the Bronx or Bedford-Stuyvesant. I don't know, but it came from
Yeah. Not Soho.
My bad. My bad. Don't listen to me.
No. Next term, key rat. Key rat.
Definition.
Used to describe a citizen of Key Biscayne who is flossy, radiates an energy that makes you want to throw your low credit score at them if you could. Or they have a black credit card as their ID.
LA.
I'm gonna say Florida. Key Biscayne.
Yes. Florida indeed. And that sounds like some shit from Florida. I don't know. The next word, I have a hard time pronouncing this next word, so I'm just gonna ask y'all to put the word on the screen, please.
Now we got a Jewish word. There you go. Let me clarify this one.
Definition for this is to have sex with someone.
Yes. This is a New York word for sure.
Yes, indeed. New York. That was great. Next word, Betty.
What does that mean?
A female surfer.
Female surfer.
LA.
Let's go to LA.
Yes, LA indeed. I feel like the surfer kind of gives it away, but
I don't want to. I want to admit my girlfriend is helping me out. I'm gonna give you a good stuffing later for this.
that was a great use of the word in the sentence. Wow. Okay, the next word is Dipinga.
That's the girl I liked on Boy Meets World.
This definition is this Cuban curse. It's a Cuban curse, translates to of cock, and is used to convey frustration, anger, dissatisfaction. An example would be, bro, we do not have any eggs. Dipinga. I was going forward to an omelet.
I'm gonna start using that. I believe that's Miami. That's Miami.
Yeah, I feel like the Cuban also kind of gives that away, but
Sure.
yes. Next turn, please. Kickback.
I think I know what that means. Where would that originate? I feel like
Chill gathering, chill get together.
New York.
So I was thinking New York as well, but it's actually Los Angeles. Yeah, it's actually Los Angeles. Makes sense, kind of though. Chill, laid back, kick back. Dead ass is the next word. Dead ass.
Now let me wait. Now let me just see because I use this word, so let me make sure I know what it means. Like it's like real. It's like dead ass. No, like actually, it's like literally.
Completely and honestly serious.
Yeah. Dead ass. New York. That's got to be New York.
That's New York. We use that a lot in Chicago too, and yeah, that's New York. I thought that might have been from here, but next word is grom.
Isn't that I thought that's like what Woody Allen did with his like kids. He groomed them. Groomed them. Grom. Can you define grom for me?
This SoCal surfer.
this LA everything.
Right. So yeah, no, I disregard that word. It is from Los Angeles, if you cannot tell. Next word is grub.
Yeah.
LA. I'm being told it's Grubhub in LA. So
Yes, been told correctly. It did originate from LA. And it means food for those of you who do not know. Next word is feezy. Easy. I've actually never heard of that. So,
what's the definition?
Oh, I'm sorry. Fake. It also describes a person that beats around the bush.
Miami. It's a feezy.
I feel like I've never heard of this word, so I feel like LA. It can't be New York. I've never heard it.
It actually it came from Miami. Someone dug that up.
Wow.
Yes. Next word is grill. And this is to stare at someone in a judgmental or angry way.
Can't believe that originates somewhere. What do you think?
New Yorkers are angry and scary.
New Yorkers we stare.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Last word. I didn't know this word originated from somewhere. Eating shit.
I feel like I think surfing or skating.
And waffles
like
is
LA.
Part Yeti, part frozen waffle, and mochi is a frozen.
Oh wow!
Wow.
They're eating shit.
Fantastic.
And eating shit, you said came from where?
LA surfing, I think.
That is a great guess. It actually stems from Miami. The definition here, at least, is articulating a waste of time, and originated from Miami.
Cool.
And that is the end of Slang Bang. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you, Keith. Give it up for Keith, everybody.
Thank you.
All right. Well, great job with the games. You won nothing.
Most I've ever made from a show. Thanks a lot.
We'll actually be sending you this scarf from Boston. Just kidding. I don't know. But really appreciate you coming by and doing this show, having fun with us. I know you told us about your upcoming film that could come out. We don't know exactly when, but where can we follow you?
So it's my full name. It's right there at all the social medias. I just released an album on Spotify. It's called Shelf Life. This is right there.
Oh,
and it's on Amazon.
Bizarre.
But find me on Instagram and on TikTok and Twitter, all these things. I appreciate it, man.
Thank you so much for coming out. Everybody, Gianmarco Soresi! All right. So thank you for all of our patrons who have been coming to this show religiously. Next Friday, I have a conflict. I have to do a show for a college. I can't get out of it. It's at this exact time. So we were thinking about doing a special happy hour on Saturday, the 27th, around the same time. Make some noise if you think you might come to that.
Woo!
Okay. All right. Looks like we're on for Saturday the 27th because 4 people said yes, motherfucker. Yeah. So without further ado, we have an amazing musical guest for you. She's also a comedian and a psychic and medium who does amazing work. I highly recommend her. She did some work for me a couple years back, revolutionized my whole life. So everybody give a nice warm welcome for our friend Tiffany King.
Hi.
Let's get us muted now.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I literally just texted you, Sammy. I was like, maybe I did something wrong because I thought you were ending the show. I was like, I'm here. Do you see me? Okay, guys. Thanks for the introduction. Do you guys want to know who I wrote this about? No, I'm just kidding. I wrote this about.
Yeah.
Did somebody say no?
Yes.
She's like, just play it. It's about another single dad I've been out with for a while. I have a daughter that's going to be 8, and our kids would play a lot. So, you know, I might have had hopes and dreams. In the 90s, told me that he would help me invest in my own business, and that his ex-girlfriend is Lady Gaga. I might have done something kind of dumb and slept with him. Cool. What? You want to be there for my kid? Like, where do you want to come? Just gonna be for my kid. Whatever. Cool. Sorry, Sammy. The comic in me couldn't help make jokes about how stupid I can still be at 41. From the moment I saw you, I knew we'd be lying in each other's arms. From the moment we spoke, I knew one day we'd cause each other harm. You took me to that same room where they all go, but I felt a presence that will never go. Surges of passion, a push and pull. Kiss me like I could disappear. Kisses so sweet, you always want me near. Kiss me like I could disappear. Kisses so sweet, for you I'm always here. You didn't ask for this devotion, but I fear it's always here. Gonna love you till the day I die, even if that black ocean is near. Bitter love story, even if it's only mine. I refuse to lose my mind. Kiss me like I just disappeared. Kisses so sweet, you always want me near. Kiss me like I just disappeared. Kisses so sweet, you always want me I believe I was at the age of 41. I fell for all his lines. That's it. I'm actually a little nervous. I just learned how to play the piano like a year ago. Like, I don't, play chords and stuff. This is like a dream come true. I used to write songs and sing them a cappella, sometimes during comedy sets. Crowds loved it. Comics hated it. They're like, don't go up there and sing because we can't. All right, so the next song is about the same person. Not gonna say the celebrity's name, though. I'll give you guys clues to who it's about. Oh my god, I hope nobody and he has like a gang of people that like work for him, so everybody that is around him tells him yes. He's like a yes guy. He's got a mansion in the hills, mansion in Tahoe. It's like yes. So he's probably got somebody stalking me and watching me right now to make sure I don't say his name. So, all right, next song. Is anyone who's there? Hi. The ladies are like yes. The men are like, what the fuck is wrong with this shit? Here's the next one. Always on the way, never really around. Always that face that stands out in the crowd. Let me be the a mansion that's always empty. And really? Like, just here when you're off on set, you just live in your mansion, and can I have your nanny? I love her. Thanks, guys. I don't know if you noticed, it's all the exact same chorus as the last song, but just a different melody. But Sammy is correct. I am a psychic medium. I love doing the work. I do psychic work, but I prefer mediumship where I connect with dead people. Usually men don't believe in that, which is weird because, you know, men think that taking a shower washes away cheating. Oh, power of water. I didn't have sex with her. I don't have herpes. You guys like give yourself your own little personal baptism. You're like, in the name of I have been cleansed. But yes, I will connect you with a loved one who has passed away. If you're interested in hearing my psychic medium work, I actually did a Topher Grace podcast called Minor Adventures. And you can hear me channel live for him and Neil Brennan, who don't think that I'm real, and then I am, even though they're slightly sexually harassing me the entire podcast. It's really interesting. And yeah, you can find my comedy and stuff on YouTube. And Sammy, thank you for having me and encouraging me to use my singing gift and not just do comedy, which is what Craig's constantly trying to do. He's like, don't do comedy, just sing. Like, Craig, why can't I host you at the Improv? Because I just want you to sing. It was fun. Is that enough? 2 songs?
Yeah. I wasn't sure if you were done or not. Are you done?
I can do one more. I don't know if there's time. Whatever you want. Whatever.
Yeah, if it's like less than 5 minutes, it's totally fine.
It is. It's less than 5 minutes. Okay, cool, guys.
Great.
See how I politely ask for more stage time because I'm obnoxious. Okay. This is my feministic shout out to all the women. Big dudes, please listen. You might get something out of it or not. I mean, there is no Men's History Month. There's only a Women's History Month for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, cool. She puts another cord in the laundry. She thinks of all the mothers just like her. She was young, she was beautiful. She had the pickle in her head. He was tall, he was handsome. He made her feel like she was everything. Bubble wrap in the background, perfect. She puts another coin in the laundry. She thinks of all her daughters just like her. He was tall, he was a hero. And when he held her, she felt safe. If you haven't figured it out by now, I have father issues. I know you probably would have thought that if you'd seen my 12 tattoos. Did more chords for my other friend. And he said, wait, so you only spent 50 cents on laundry? Let me get back to being serious, okay? She puts another coin in the laundry. She thinks of all the girls just like her. He was tall, he was handsome. But when he held her, it was I feel like they should just hand you rolls of quarters and be like, here you go. You're gonna be going back to coin laundry for a few years. Thank you.
Yeah, give it up for Tiffany King, everybody.
Sammy.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Our happy hour. You keep us going. Of course, you can always check out episodes on YouTube. We post these after. You can see your beautiful faces because we show them. If that's okay. Is that okay? Anyways, don't ask, don't tell. We're going to be back next Saturday, probably 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern, but we'll let you know about that. We're going to have some amazing guests. So once again, give it up for everybody who saw it tonight. Thank you so much for coming out to the So Happy Hour. Until next week, stay happy. Bruh. Bomba clap, bomba clap, bomba clap. Bloop, 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 bloop.
I'm ready to go kill, jump and bumbo clap. Let me put the plate and them bumbo clap. If you diss my son, we a go write them off. Give them 6 more, 7 more, 8 gunshots. Funeral graveyard, big boat box. 6 more, 7 more, 8 gunshots. Bam!
A shooting happens and everybody gets sad and they're like, speaking out. But really, the only thing you can do to prevent shootings is if you know someone or you see someone who looks like they would shoot a place, turn them in now. Don't wait. If somebody gives you the creepies, turn them in, dude. Like my neighbor shot at me with a water gun. I called the cops on him right away. I don't give a I'm not taking risks. Like, that's what we need. We need an app where if a person purchases a gun, they have to register their face on this app, and the whole society has to vote on them to decide if they look like they would shoot up a place. It's going to be called Shooter with no E, just an R at the end, and you're going to swipe right, you're going to swipe left if you think the motherfucker will shoot up a place. And if they get enough left swipes, we take their guns! Does that make sense, Oakland? In Bad Santa 2, you played security guard who is a little too high maintenance. Is that correct?
Yes, I have sex with Billy Bob Thornton in that film.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. You dated one of my former roommates for a while. I had no idea. That's crazy.
Weeks.
For 3 weeks. Okay. I was very short.
Couch.
Did you really?
I did.
I didn't know that couch had Billy Bob Thornton on it. Whoa.
Yeah, you should have on that couch.
I did a long time ago. But a lot of people did. I mean, you have the ghosts of so many comedians.
I didn't on that couch. I just made out on it.
Great cat.
Somewhere else in that house, though.
Oh no! My God, was it somebody's? No! I've always wondered that because we've had comedians just stay in and out of there, and I'm gone like all the time. So I'm like, somebody's gonna be in here at some point. But I in the living room, so it's karma, if anything.
Yeah.
Love that guy. Rest in peace. He passed away.
What the?
Sorry to ruin the show, everybody. It was actually.
Can I tell a story that makes me kind of sad, but I think that he would have thought it was very funny.
Please, no, I would love to hear it.
Okay, so Dom and his name's Dom. Him and I were talking. What was it, 2018? And I was in Italy, and he's Italian, so we were talking about being Italian together. And I was like, "Cool, want to get back? Let's hang out." He's like, "Hell yeah, let's hang out when you get back." And then I didn't hear from him. And then I was like, "Hey, Dom, where are you?" And then I was like, "Hey, where are you, buddy?" And then I was like, "Hey, are you dead?" And he was.
Oh my God. You know what? I know a lot of people here are gasping, but Dom would have loved that joke. That's hilarious.
This is what I thought. I was like, oh, I bet he moved back to St. Louis. And
you know what is crazy? He told me he was considering moving back to St. Louis. So I think we should all be happy that he's in a better place.